Hello, Crafties. It's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler. This is a new introduction that I'm going to be doing before a few of videos I am going to say are TBTs. Throwback trips. I'm going to be doing some videos about trips that I took before I was on YouTube. I'm recording this video in my sewing room. Here's what it looks like. The reason I'm recording it in my sewing room is because my RV is still at the shop. Pete from NCD Painting and RV Repair in Ukiah is trying to fix at least the back end of my RV. If you'll remember, in my last video series of Van Dam State Park, I got a little too close to a guardrail, and this happened. I'm really hoping he has it fixed by next week, because I have a little camp out to go to after Memorial Day. This trip was taken in 2010 to the Galapagos Islands with my friend Terry. You've seen her on other videos I've done. This video includes the first 6 days of our trip, seeing lots of wildlife, getting close to sea lions and marine iguanas, and enjoying the ship that we were on, the Evolution. And I didn't do a lot of video work, but I did a lot of stills. So I'm going to go through the trip and label and explain a few things. This is actually part 1 of the trip we took in 2010. Living in Northern California, anytime you need to go to San Francisco, you got to go over the Golden Gate Bridge. There's the skyline of San Francisco. We drove around the west side through Ocean Beach, and the waves were just beautiful. And the sunset that night, as we stayed in our hotel, was there. The next morning was early, and we were ready to go on the first segment of our flight to Miami Beach, Florida. There's the skyline. This is some of the artwork in the airport. Fish wreath sculptures. Very interesting to look at. The flight from San Francisco to Miami was 4 hours. We had a 5-hour layover and then another 5 hours to Quito, Ecuador. We stayed in a hotel for the night, and some of these pictures were taken on the bus back to the airport to get on the plane to fly over to the Galapagos Islands. After flying from the mainland first island, San Cristobal Island, Terry had put Izzy, our little rubber iguana mascot, in her bag and startled the inspector. We saw some beautiful murals on the island, and here's the harbor. We had to board a small boat to take us out to the Evolution. Here's some Sally Lightfoot crabs, and of course, sea lions. And we see lots of those. Here's our ship, the Evolution, with international expeditions. And here's Bolivar, our naturalist guide. Here's the map of South America. This is our first glimpse of marine iguanas. You can get right up close to them. They're not afraid. They will spit salt at you, however. It's a family of sea lions. Again, we are not too far away. And here I am with a baby sea lion. Our guides instructed us not to feed or attempt to pet any of the wildlife. We had to watch out for the bull sea lions, but we could look closer at the mothers and the babies. Here's Terry with a little sea lion. Our first look at a blue-footed booby. These birds will dive straight down into the water to catch fish. Here I am with a marine iguana who just spitted salt at me. This is a night heron. They are quite tall. And here's Boley again with Izzy on his shoulder. These are albatross. We'll see more of them. Here's a young albatross and an egg. Another young albatross and one in the air. Albatross have a huge wingspan. Here's Izzy meeting some cousins. This is an Ascar booby. They have a black mask like the Ascar Aztec natives. The foliage was beautiful. So many colors. This is Kicker Rock. As we sailed past Kicker Rock, we will see the sunset behind it. Our fourth day we spent on Hispaniola and Hood Island. We boarded the Pangas and went over to the island. This island was quite rocky. And some of the places on the island humans could not go. This is a Christmas marine iguana. It was very colorful. Let's listen to the sounds of the ocean and watch for the blowhole.
Whoa, that was good.
These are albatross, and they're doing their albatross mating dance. Albatross mate for life, so they are very careful about picking their mates. Wait, did you see that? That was a hawk. Here it is in slow motion. A hawk flying right over the albatross, looking for chicks. This is a Hood Island mockingbird, and there's not much water on this island, and they know what the water bottles mean. I felt and heard this tapping as I sat and rested, and here was a little mockingbird trying to get into my water bottle. On day 5, we landed on Santa Cruz Island. We were able to walk around the little village, saw some other beautiful murals, and go shopping. Here's a little playground and a park. There was a big statue of a Galapagos tortoise, and we will see some in the next episode. We went shopping and I saw this cute little t-shirt. What happened? 2 blue-footed boobies, but the baby is a red-footed. Beautiful mural of whales and fish. Day 6, Santiago and James Island. We boarded the Pangas and they took us over to the beach where we were actually able to do some snorkeling. Here's some video I took when I was snorkeling underwater. I hope you like this video about the Galapagos Islands that Terry and I took in 2010. This is part 1. And the next video will be part 2, which will include 5 more islands. Okay, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe when traveling in the Galapagos Islands. Bye, and thanks for watching.